Every time my husband took a bite of an apple, money started growing all over his body like crazy. It felt like a dream. Just as I was thinking about all the nice things I could buy for our baby, he took another bite. His shiny head was instantly covered with dollar bills, but his attention was now completely drawn to the gorgeous woman next door. He smoothed down the bills on his head with his spit and declared that only a woman as beautiful as her was worthy of his new status. Then he started making eyes at the neighbor. When she saw his head covered in cash, she was immediately drawn to him. I never thought he could be so heartless. The moment I reached for an apple, he stopped me cold, claiming this was his house. Everything here belonged to him, and I'd better leave right now. After saying that, he even threw the apple core in my face. To keep me away from the apple tree for good, he yanked the entire tree out by its roots and walked off with it. But he forgot there was still half an apple lying on the ground. Maybe it could still be useful. I secretly hid it away. The next day, my husband turned the house into a mansion, filled with gold statues everywhere, reeking of new money. When the beauty next door saw this, she latched onto him immediately, gushing about his charm and good looks. The gold digger and the show-off were a perfect match. Suddenly, the smell of grilled meat drifted over, interrupting their flirting. I was grilling chicken nearby. My husband came over demanding to know what I was doing. I told him straight up it was none of his business. This area was outside his property. He had no right to interfere, and besides, I was about to give birth and desperately needed money. But he completely ignored me, claiming his money could now buy the whole city and telling me to get lost. The next day, my husband built a giant iron wall around the property. He thought he'd entered a world of happiness, not knowing the neighbor only wanted his money. She even took a razor and shaved all the money off his body. And when my husband ate all the apples and couldn't grow any more money, the neighbor not only sold off all his assets but took the money she'd squeezed out of him to get a new boyfriend. She even sold the mansion, leaving him homeless. When he saw me coming to him with our baby in my arms, he thought I'd forgiven him. But I just tossed him a handful of cash with disgust, because I was the one who'd bought our old home back. My husband wondered where I got all that money. I showed him an apple tree sapling. This apple tree had grown from the very core he'd thrown in my face. When my husband learned everything, he finally broke down crying with regret.